Emma, how was it playing and running through the offense without Megan Carney today? And how did she, maybe give you guys some tips or help you guys out on the sideline?
Yeah, we really got one day without her to practice, and it was really awesome that we had so many people be able to step up and really just show us what they can do, and it ultimately led to an awesome win for us. Playing without her always is unfortunate, but it just shows we have people on the bench that can step up and take the role.
Kimber, this one's for you. You had one of your best starts today from start to finish, and the offense somewhat stagnated down the stretch, so a lot of pressure to keep the lead. How do you feel that you played, and over that final 10-minute stretch specifically, how do you feel like the game boiled down and you guys were able to pull out the win?
Yeah, I think the defensive unit today as a whole played amazing. I couldn't be more proud of the way that my girls held their 1v1s, and that is something we've really been working on going and throughout this season. We've had some dips and some ups, but I think it was a whole team effort, and we really trust one another, and we keep saying it, but it's true, and I think that just is testament to how we finished the game.
This is for Sarah. So at the end of the game, there was a goal under 30 seconds and then a goal getting called off. What's going through your head right there when you have a 1-point lead, 12 seconds left in the game, and there's a bit of confusion on the field?
Really what we try to do is just stay focused, on to the next play always. And our only goal was to stop the ball and make sure they couldn't go up. And I think that's how we all felt as a unit, just buying in for the last minute, 2 minutes, and really finishing out the game.
And right when the clock hits 0, what's that emotion?
So much excitement, so proud of my team. That was a team win today all over the field, from attack to the midfield unit and the defensive unit. All over the field we were working. It was a battle for sure, and obviously that's why we play. We like to battle. But it was a great win.
Sarah, this is for you. So Coach Turner said that she matched you up with Loyola's Livy Rosenzweig. Can you talk about that matchup? I know she had that first goal early on, but she was kind of silent. Can you talk about the keys to stopping her throughout the game?
Yeah, she's a great player. Watching her play, she's strong, she's athletic, she has great moves. So it was a really fun challenge to play on her, really focus in. Yeah, she got the first one early, which I was but it was okay. After that, I was okay, I got this.
This one's for Kimber. So not only did you have a fantastic game today, it was against the top 10 team in the nation. What's your confidence level at going forward, knowing that you've stopped some of the best tonight? How do you keep that going forward?
I think it's just confidence. I keep saying it's our unit, but it is. Without one piece of the unit, it doesn't work. So I think it gave us all confidence, and honestly, I'm just so proud of how our team played. And we've struggled switching in and out of a zone to a man. So the fact that we could do that against a top 10 team, like you said, it's just everyone's confidence goes up from it. And going forward, we're going to take that into our next games down the stretch, and it's going to be really important for later this season.
Emma, can you take me through that last goal you had in the first half, where it looks like, I don't know if you were trying to pass to Emily, but it went in. Yeah.
I just have to say one thing. Oh, sorry. We did change that to Emily Harris. Chuck, apparently she nicked it. Sorry, but you got an assist. So.
She did. She
Okay.
did. For that whole thing, there was little time on the clock, and I saw the clock ticking down, and her stick was open for a second, so I just honestly just threw it in there, and she thankfully just tipped it right in the goal, and it worked out really nicely.
Emma, 4 goals last time you played Loyola and a bunch more of the same today. What do you see against the Greyhounds?
They're a great team overall, all over the field. They definitely gave us some struggle on the offensive end, but I think that once we all buy in and focus up, as a unit, we can beat any team that we really want to.
Kimber, your reaction to, you made a big save around the minute 30 mark, then originally they called it a turnover behind the net, and then a big debacle, and then you guys got the ball back. Was that a bit of, obviously, frustration, but was it building to the point where, it was getting really close, the final 10 minutes of that game was really tense? Was that your emotion kind of just, exploding in a way, in a sense, wow, a lot is going right for them right now?
Not necessarily that a lot's going right for them right now. I think in those situations, like I'll admit, like I'm an emotional player. Like I get really excited when I get excited, and like, you know, I am very like defensive over my like D unit. So when I think we should have something go our way, I'm not quiet to talk about it, I guess. But you know, I think it's competitiveness, and I didn't ever think I was worried about it. It was more like, you know, I want the call to go our way, and it's just a competitive nature I have, I guess.
Question for Emma. So in the first, right, you guys were knocking on the door like a ton, and Olivia hit the crossbar, and you guys really couldn't like get that one in. But then once you did, then like the floodgates started to open. Both of you guys started to score at, you know, a premium. But it took you guys a minute to get in there, and it was really because Loyola's defense was so good on that last doorstep, last ditch effort. Can you kind of, you know, speak on that a little bit about, you know, what you guys did to adjust to any last ditch effort that Loyola had?
Yeah, so we had a few runs where we just like couldn't get the ball in the back of the net, and we met up with coach, and she just told us like, you guys got to take your time, because honestly every single shot that we were taking was in the first 10, 15, 20 seconds of the shot clock. So that really affects the way that we play, because the more patience we have, the better the goals look and the easier they are for us. So after we switched that whole dynamic, we really started scoring and running up the goal score after that.
Emma, Coach Trainer was just saying how she feels that you're one of the best players in the country, no matter if it shows up on the stat sheet or not. But these last 2 games, it has showed up that you have been scoring these points. How does that feel? Does that add confidence? Just what does it feel like to be showing it these last 2 games?
Yeah, it's definitely a confidence booster. I mean, honestly, for anyone, like when you're playing well and your coach says that you're playing well also, it's just really, it's something you always want in your life. Like it's just something you always want to be praised and all that. But it's just super awesome to hear that.
So Loyola was one of 2 undefeated teams left in the nation. Is there a little extra motivation to beat an undefeated team, especially this late in the season?
Yeah, for sure. Especially last year, we sent them home from NCAAs. So it definitely was a revenge game for them. So I think that also really fueled our fire today, being able to keep that mentality going and staying strong. It's hard because you know that they're coming here to play their best game versus us. So, and we're fighting back. I mean, we have 2 losses, so like we don't want to lose again. And especially we're trying to build our chemistry for slowly as we move across the season, obviously. But yeah, this was a huge win for us. A top 10 win is huge, and moving on from here, we're excited now.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you, everyone.